Hey guys, you might have noticed the name change. We're changing it from the Reminiscent to Cinnacast so that we don't ruin ourselves in
Broad variety of
prompt, right? So we're here today with Bert, Dezz, and Adam, and this week's prompt is childhood draws. So let's see what you got.
Drawings.
Here we go.
Adam, do you have yours on you too? Because I'm gonna have to find something, so you have to give me a minute here. Let me start with what you got.
All right.
What I got. All right. Well, in the bottom folder here, dude. Oh my God. It's got a horse on it. I don't really know how I found this thing. But way back in the day, my sister and I decided let's make 151 Pokemon that are better than the original 151. Oh boy. Which actually turns out they're just
guns.
better than Gen 4.
Oh.
But anyway. I can't really show anything, but we went through all the types, and some of them, they get from bad to worse to actually good. And most of them are questionable.
What in the world?
But, I mean, we tried. I have a pretty good one in here. Here, I have Electric Dragon. I never thought of that one yet.
Cavion?
But I have a legit favorite in here somewhere, and I'll show you.
Ice
and they
Breath.
can see it.
Blizzard.
And before can't find. Onyx with Firestone.
Oh my gosh.
See?
Flamix?
Yeah, good ideas right there.
Flamix.
I think it's beautiful.
Ability is Drought.
I think it's pretty cool.
Firetail, Lava Fall, Will-O-Wisp, and Fire Blast. That's like me. I would have all
I'd
my
live
fire
on that.
Pokemon have only fire moves, and then I'd come against someone like with water, and I'd be like, oh.
So we drew all these probably in my elementary school, which we won't
What's
talk
worse
about that.
for someone like me is when I come against someone or with what is it called? Like the one where you hit them with flames, and it like, you know what I'm saying? You hit them with flames,
Yeah.
and they get more powerful.
I can't think of any examples, but I know exactly what you're
Ponyta
talking
has
about.
that. It's like
It's some ability.
Ninetales too. Yeah, it's like fire absorb. I don't remember, but
Either way. So I went through all those Pokemon, and then in 8th grade, I had to watch Bert draw these awesome comics. I was like, well, I wanted to try too. So I made my first like comic series. If anybody's watched like Madness on Newgrounds or whatever it was, like I basically made like a spoof for that thing.
School Wars.
Yeah, and it became School Worlds and School World. I'm not gonna say it. Like,
School Wars.
Where's
School
it?
Wars. And it was literally just the kids I knew. So you know, Bert, actually, Dezz. I don't think you made the
No, I
appearance in
don't
this.
think you and I started hanging out until much later. You
But
have Dylan in
regardless-
here though.
Yeah, he had a spider infestation. there you
Our
go.
friend Dylan is arachnophobic, so literally in every one of my drawings, it's him dangling from a spider web, like wrapped up. Like literally, I bet I could go through every one.
That explains why in half of these there's some Dylan and a
Jesus
spider web in the background. But I went through these and it was just like my friends and I versus the cafeteria dudes, and then became the janitor people. And at some point, we were killing people with forks and plastic spoons, and
Dylan, no enthusiasm.
just kind of like mild humor, but that's not my goal, Jim. These are just kind of like what brought me to my next point. These are, well,
Assignment note.
these are assignment notebooks that they give to you, and this is from freshman year and a little bit of sophomore year. And so everybody gave me their assignment notebook after I'd started drawing stuff, and I just used the daily things in the planner to draw a comic, and it was called Borderlands. No offense to anybody out there.
Oh,
And it was all about some certain people crossing a certain border. So it's not the game Borderlands. And it was
before that Borderlands.
and just the most random stuff you would ever see would be in this book. And then I wish I could show you stuff, but I feel like it wouldn't be a good idea.
What the hell?
That's like every one of my comics. It's just not a good idea to show these, but
If you can
the
see
show
this,
must live on.
I had to make a crack, and that draw took me an entire class period, but it was worth it.
I missed a couple of notes, but
Yeah, you know what, the notes weren't what
hey, I'm in
at the
there.
time.
There's me.
So in the comics was anything from
So am I.
actual. Yeah,
How come
you
everyone
went
else-
down with the ship.
Why did I
You
go
just-
down with the
I don't
ship?
know. You decided to be a hero or something.
Why am I saluting?
Again, I don't really know. You weren't on the ship to begin with. I think you just said, "Hey, where am I?" So I put you saluting going out the ship. There was random stuff other than that too. I had the infamous disease in a can.
Dude, this is me. I can tell my style.
Yeah, that you drew in this. Bert drew in this a little bit. I had other friends draw
Day
it
of
too.
the Dezz. One day. Simon, let's go, guys. Oh my fucking god. Fatty evolved.
There's these Warcraft 3 units called the Monstrosity, or the Abominations.
Yeah, Abominations, what they're called.
Basically these huge like fat things that like got like cut marks all over them, like different appendages strapped on. And ever since that, he's been like a reoccurring character in our stories.
I could tell I was hanging out with Sam and Katie because I put them in here. Just slaps. Really? Who's getting cut? Oh, Simon?
Yeah.
Simon gets sliced in half and
Why
Hefner
me?
slaps.
Oh man.
Splotch.
Alright, so the first comic I drew was, I think, in 6th grade, right after I met Dezz.
Damn right.
And it's called Attack of the Mutant Killer Zombies, dude. I
They're
think...
mutants and killer and zombies.
And there's 2 series to this, and they're in their own little attempted binder. Not really binder, but they're tied together. I hole punched them. And first frame, just, hey Dezz, want to come over? Sure. Just, why is everyone running? Oh my god, zombies, run! And then, meanwhile, at the middle school, we just meet up with everyone.
Middle school?
I know why I started this too, because it was right after we watched the Dawn of the Dead movie. Like, that just came out around that time, and it was like, yep, because there's the roof scenes and just, Jesus. It's just, there's just, what am I doing?
I remember we had to hide them because the teachers would see the blood and violence and think we were gonna come into school and like.
Dude, if this was now, after like a weekly school shooting,
You would have been like arrested and charged as an adult.
Yeah.
Remember, we had a teacher that actually saw a
Yeah.
later comic, remember? He's like, what are you guys drawing back there? That's a comic.
This one's like we killed all the zombies, full moon, revives them all. Just like,
Really?
son of a bitch. Basically, it goes through our entire like middle school,
I
all our
remember-
middle school like culture. and stuff.
Hefner, dude. Hefner had a comic going too.
Crazy guy.
Crazy guy. Yeah. I started one, but I don't remember where it is.
And then we ended up fighting Arnold. I don't know.
Arnold.
He was just friggin' huge, and everyone had their.
I never really had a comic, but like ever since I was a kid, I would have always doodled. And so like when we got to classes that were boring, I would fill the page with just doodles and doodles. And then like I remember this specifically, whenever I would try to doodle, I'd get like 2 ideas. But whenever I was bored in class, it'd be like entire books full of them. It's like, Jesus. As soon as I got into Naruto, all I could really draw was Kakashi's eye.
Basically, if we're ever all in one place sitting there and there's like some dumb meeting going on or some award ceremony, if there was one piece of paper given out and a
Yeah.
pencil, there was some type of like cartoon character war.
Oh.
They had stick figures everywhere. It was bad.
Stick figures, dude. I remember I always draw these like different lands. Like this one's
I love
just
those.
a lot more gravity than Earthland. There's just like random poles and it's like just
Anti-gravity.
things just falling
Yes.
down. And I would always draw our friend group being like killed by their worst fear.
Oh,
Like
God.
I'm pretty sure myself in all of these is my number one fear is like aliens, like signs, aliens, like the Greys, stuff like that. And ever since that, it's just like I'm always in here somewhere. Just,
Grudge house.
dude, oh my God. Ed Gein's house. Just like, what was I doing, dude? Like Chainsaw Massacre guy's house. Like, what the hell?
Scabs.
It's just bad.
What's
This would be a spider up at the top of the house.
Yeah, Dylan is in all these just being tied up with
Eviscerated.
spider.
Oh my God.
Yep, here's this one. Sharp Object Land. Here I am being basically abducted and tested on by aliens. That's your mom's in this one for some reason.
Shooting at Matt, that's why.
It's Dylan listening to Box of Sharp Objects.
So, if anyone's into like a lot of bands and stuff, our friend back in the day listened to Box of Sharp Objects.
By, what was it, The Used, I think?
For some
I
band,
wanna
and
say
we would
it's
just
The
like
Used.
laugh because we thought that was like the most hardcore like gangster, not even gangster, it was like the hardcore like emo like
Emo, that was
kill
the thing.
yourself
That was the
music,
thing.
man.
I actually drew you this one. I'm just like jumping off for suiciding is safe. And then random sticks that have no
Yeah, I
value.
saw where I was like, hitting my boulder.
Underwater land, there's just Dezz, you're being murdered. Here's me just up on the beach, like, yeah, alien crashed behind me. Like, what the hell?
I'm getting eaten by an anglerfish.
What the heck? Look at this dude, it's like, abnormally long arms.
Just Dylan being tied up somewhere. Like, yep.
You have to find it. You know,
Yeah, it's
put it in
like
there.
it's like where's Waldo? Just where's Dylan being tied up by a spider? Spaceland, just again me on an asteroid, alien crash behind me, just like
I'm being
hi.
swim away.
Now I have to find myself.
Murderer
It's like a
comet. Come on.
All right, Fearland. There's Dylan with the spider again. This one was like all of our worst fears, like me, or Ellie with Freddy Krueger. I remember I asked, I was like, Juan, what is your worst fear? Sith taking over the world. That was the answer you gave me.
Of a small world. I'm up here with murderer, of course.
You like drew like this insert in the bottom with me falling into a spike pit just because you didn't know where else to put it.
Fearland.
Goodness.
Secret X Lab. Hologram.
Gotta find the good ones in there. There's some gold in that.
Yeah,
pile.
Desert Land. I don't know what's on that one.
Yep, yeah. The alien down in like this hole, like they can't get in here. Crash behind you. It's like no. People aren't even like named in this one.
No.
You just have to like know.
I think you know.
Sure. Random Land. Like there's just so
Where's
much
Dylan?
going on.
Uh-oh.
We have a problem.
You might have a problem.
He's not there.
Where is he?
Where is he?
Random land. I know he's here because I saw it from a mile away. Yep.
Yep.
This
Random spider.
This
Random
one was
alien.
like, shit, I forgot to draw Dylan. Different color pen. Aliens.
With a needle.
Random bullets. All right, guys. Any last words? No.
I think I'm set.
All right. Then next week we'll be talking about video games that changed our perspective on video gaming and life itself.
That have a
We have
special
a couple
place
of
in our
them.
hearts.
Yeah, here you go. We got a couple of those. So, all right. I'll see you next week.
On the
You'll
Cinnacast.
see you next week. And you'll see you next week on
Yeah,
the
you bet.
Cinnacast.
Peace. Go. Like, just hold the hostage. That's not how that was possible.
Where were we? All right, my games.
Hey guys, welcome back. Shit. I can't say welcome back because we're changing
You
it.
can't
this
say
year,
Bert
aren't
Dubz now.
we? This week is the Cinnacast, right? So, okay. The Cinnacast.